Leviticus 10. Two of Aaron's sons offer worship in a way God didn't authorize and are struck dead. The rest of the priests are told to carry on their duties and not openly mourn. Leviticus 11. God gives rules about which animals Israelites can and can't eat. Land animals must have split hoofs and chew cud. Fish need fins and scales. Most birds of prey are off limits. The reason given? God's people are to be holy, like He is. Leviticus 12. After giving birth, a woman goes through a period of ritual uncleanness, followed by offerings to be made right with God. The time and offerings vary slightly depending on whether the child is a boy or a girl. What this means for us today: take God seriously. Nadab and Abihu treated worship casually and paid for it with their lives. The lesson for us: God is holy and deserves our reverence, not just whatever feels good to us. These rules no longer bind us. Jesus declared all foods clean. Mark 7 and Acts 10 confirms it. These laws were for Israel under the Old Covenant. For us, the point isn't what we eat. It's that we're called to live differently from the world around us. Jesus fulfilled this. The purification offerings pointed forward to Christ. He is our ultimate offering. When Mary brought 2 birds after Jesus was born, in Luke 2, she was following this very law, and shortly after, she was presenting the one who would make all such offerings unnecessary. The big takeaway: the specific rules don't apply to us today, but the heart behind them does. God is holy. He takes worship seriously, and we are called to be set apart for Him. That never changes.
Nadab and Abihu, sons of Aaron's line, brought a strange fire burning to the holy shrine. We were not commanded, but the fire fell down, and the Lord consumed them on the holy ground.
Moses said to Aaron, "Do not mourn today. The congregation carries on. Don't turn your face away. This is holy ground. This is holy ground, where the glory of the Lord comes down.
Fear the one who calls you near. Let His holiness be clear. Do not come unwashed
Before the crown."
Don't drink wine or strong drink when you tend the flame. Teach the statutes of the Lord and honor His great name. The holy and the common, you must know them well. Between the
Clean and unclean, let the priest declare and tell.
Moses checked the offering.
Aaron held his peace, and the word was satisfied. So let the tension cease.
This is holy ground. This is holy ground, where the glory of the Lord comes down. Fear the one who calls you near. Let His holiness be clear. Do not come unwashed before the crowd. The creatures of the land and sea and sky,
Some are clean to eat and some pass by.
a mother brings her offering 40 days or more. A lamb and turtle dove at the tabernacle door. What God calls holy, let it be holy. What God calls clean, let it be clean. We are set apart for something not like any people ever seen. the hoof that's split,
the cud that's chewed.
the fish with fins and scales.
These are your food.
These are your food. But do not touch the carcass of the unclean beast. Wash your hands and garments. You are called as priests. This is holy ground. This is holy ground, where the glory of the Lord comes down. We are called to something more, set apart from shore to shore. Be holy as I am holy. Hear the sound.
Be holy.
Be holy.
For I am holy.
Says the Lord your God. Walk before me clean and hold down every road you trod.
From the fire of the altar
To the blood upon the door.
everything is consecrated. This is what your